Yo, yo. Yo, yo. 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 Yeah. Mookie.
What's up?
How you feeling, bro?
Cool.
Now, way back then, Mookie, we did a reaction video on a player named Sotto.
I remember that.
I forgot exactly where you're from. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I think you're from Japan, China. I don't know exactly. He'd probably be from somewhere else, or the Philippines or something like that. I might be wrong, but yo making it to the NBA, bro.
That's great.
Yo was in the Summer G League and everything, and we was predicting, is he going to go far or not? So look, this is the scary truth nobody knows about Sotto.
Right.
He was supposed to. I think he was on the G League with the Warriors. You know, you're
Really?
like 7-1 and all that.
Okay.
So if y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. And if there's any other reaction video y'all want us to react to, please let us know in the comment section. Mookie,
Yeah.
let's get straight to it.
What's the definition? Are the qualities which made Victor Wembanyama the quote-unquote best prospect?
We gotta react to him.
Honestly, bro, I seen some of his highlights,
Right.
and I seen him get cooked too.
Man, yo still young.
I mean, he is still young, but
What you think, he ain't supposed to get cooked?
it's hard because the last few top prospects I seen, Zion Williams and of course people like LeBron James, Kobe, they dominated, bro.
Bro, but he did a lot of cooking. He
Okay.
like a more better version. I
A
want to
better
say,
version of who?
I want to say he a more better version, but they compare man to KD. And he taller, I think. Now, let's get to this. We talk about my man Sotto.
In NBA history. And the truth is, these days, all more big, skilled, and mobile is the direction the league is heading in. Well, today we're going to take a look at one of the most extraordinary international prospects of the decade.
I remember the dude.
While some people may have written him off going undrafted in 2022,
That was a fact.
That was a fact. He was killing when we reacted to it. So
Yeah, but
I'm
a lot
very
of people,
happy that you know
he got
he got a shot. Yeah, I just want him to take full advantage of it. 'Cause he's
there's
still
more
young,
than
just
meets the eye
like
when it comes to
Wembanyama.
the Filipino star.
Yeah.
Ladies and
Filipino.
gentlemen, this is the
I'm
scary
sorry, y'all. He Filipino. I apologize for saying Japan and China. He Filipino. I apologize.
truth about Sotto. In addition to being an alien like Wembanyama at 7'3", if there's one area of Kai's background that makes him a scary basketball prospect, it's the fact that the young man started playing basketball at the tender age of 4, while trading under his father, Irving Sotto, who was a high lottery pick in the PBA. Now, while some people may gloss over the fact that he started playing at such a young age, I can't help but think of the
No, not
advantages
him.
it gives
I
him
think he's
as an
right-handed.
adult.
You think so?
I mean, looking at the past 3 MVPs, Giannis didn't start playing until the age of 11.
Right.
Embiid didn't start playing until he was 15. And Jokic, on the other hand, I'm not sure when he first picked up a basketball, but the man had to apparently be dragged to basketball practice at the age of 10 and actually quit basketball for a bit at the age of 13. Now, don't get me wrong. All these guys are superstars and are some of the best players in the history of the game. But could you imagine
that
what
dude,
they'd
yo. I
be
can't help it,
if
yo.
they started playing consistently from the age of 4? I ain't saying that anybody and everybody who starts playing at such a youthful age is going to become an NBA superstar, but when you combine the fact that Kai is 7'3", you have something that could be potentially scary. I mean, when I think of NBA players who took basketball seriously from such a young age, I think of stars like LaMelo Ball, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. You know, players that, in addition to all the basics, just have that extra oomph to their game that
Right.
coaches just can't teach. Like, for example, just look here. After getting the block on one end of the floor, the man then ends up with the ball in his
Why
hands.
would they have him push it up?
He
the
knows
court?
his team is down
Do your
14 at
thing.
this point
Do
and
your
probably
thing.
feels
Sorry.
that he has to get a bucket himself. So, instead of passing it down to his point guard,
He
he
going
takes it
limb.
coast to coast himself, crosses over his defender, and floats it in
And
with his
one.
right hand.
That's a
With
good bucket,
his
too.
right hand.
Told you.
The reason why I'm emphasizing this is because the man actually shoots
Told you.
with his left hand.
What'd I tell you, man?
My bad, short.
I'm a left-handed shooter, bro.
You're a left-handed bum.
I'm a left-handed shooter.
You can't shoot.
How crazy is that? Like, it's quite a spectacle to see someone such as Uncle Drew finishing with either hand smoothly at the rim, but a 7'3" center? That's almost unheard of.
Right.
And that's just one of the many advantages players tend to have when they start training seriously at a young age, with a father who played professionally. Next off, what makes him a really scary prospect for the future is his personality. Some people may not see personality as a big thing when it comes to playing in the NBA, but it is. Take 7'3" Hasheem Thabeet, for example, who was selected number 2 overall back in 2009 by the Memphis Grizzlies. He was projected to be a huge megastar based on his physical attributes, but was a huge disappointment in the NBA. And if you...
I don't even remember. I remember him that he said it.
Bro, we gotta do a reaction because he just made me think of something by saying his name.
Oh.
We have to do a reaction on Bobo.
For real?
Because, bro, he is such a good hooper, and I don't know if they holding him back. I don't know what he's doing outside, the NBA and things like that. But he is a hooper. Like, I think he should get a lot of recognition, but he doesn't. Bobo, everybody say he can hoop. Everybody say all these good things, but instead you just don't hear nothing about him.
Nah, facts.
Ever wondered why, in an interview years later, the defensive maestro Tony Allen said that it was because of Hasheem's poor eating habits, the lack of a developmental support system, and in general, he just didn't listen to his vets and thought he knew everything. Well, compare that.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with
That with what a scouting director for Adelaide said about Sotto. Kai is a positive influence who brings energy and effort to the team at practices and games every day. He's easy to get along with, loves joking, and doesn't back away from challenges. He's coachable and receptive to feedback from coaches and teammates. Seeing him at practices and games reinforced the projection he's achieving. His progress is ideal for both a foreign kid and a 7'3" unicorn. I know that words are just words, but the truth is, it's a lot of the intangible stuff that separates a basketball player from a basketball star. Next, let's take a look and dissect what Kai could do on the basketball court. And I think the first question anyone and everyone has for a 7-footer is, can he shoot the 3 ball? Well, the answer is yes. As you can clearly see here, the man has a nice shooting stroke. He didn't shoot 105 consecutive corner threes like Steph, but you can't deny the fact that the ability to shoot is there.
Too.
In fact, in one of his seasons playing in the NBL on a limited volume, he actually shot close to 40% from distance.
Ooh,
then when he played against the Phoenix Suns about a year ago in the NBL-NBA crossover, he made 1 of 2 from distance, but more importantly than actually making the shot, it's important to note that it looks smooth and he looked confident taking it.
Yes, he did.
Work can always be done to improve shooting abilities, but once he improves in this category a bit more, it's a pretty much unblockable shot. Next off, look at this. It's a close overtime game with his team up 3 with a little over 30 seconds left on the game clock. If Kai could just get 1 more bucket, it's game over and his team could go home happy. And he could have elected to shoot the open 3, but instead, he chose the safer route and first fake going left to get rid of the help defender before going for the higher percentage 1-dribble mid-range pull-up, which was butter and which put the nail in the coffin. Moving on here, he has the capability of being a rim-running big, hitting teammates for dimes, and when it comes to offense in general, because of his early training and his unicorn attributes, he could practically do it all. Then on defense, as you can see, he is an elite rim protector. Anyway, if you're wondering why the NBA hasn't seen or heard too much of Sotto in recent years, it's because of the pandemic. You see, Sotto actually finished his last 2 years of high school in the U.S. as he attended the Miami school in Ohio. It was around this time where he trained with NBA legends like Amari Stoudemire. After graduating high school, he was then being actively recruited by many NCAA Division I.
Hold on.
So why he ain't take that?
Turned down offer from NCAA to join the G League. To join the G League.
I don't get that.
What?
Why are you trying to go professional, bro? Bro, if you would just go to school, that creates a bigger buzz for you, bro.
It's probably a reason why he turned it down, bro.
Look, yeah, money shouldn't be a factor, bro. It really, I understand that it is for some people, but when you're doing something like this, bro, it's important. I really, really think it's important for you to go to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And play in school, create your buzz bigger, get your numbers right, and that way you'll be a higher stock when you do enter your name in a league. You know what I'm saying?
So why you ain't say? So what you say about LeBron then?
Listen, back then they wasn't making them go to school. They
Right.
didn't have to go to college. I think LeBron should have went to college, and I think Kobe should have went to college.
To be honest with you too, though, bro, I don't even think he after high school he automatically joined the G League. I think he went overseas.
He went back overseas to play, bro. I mean, there's a lot of benefits.
But ultimately decided to sign with the G League Ignite instead. Unfortunately, however, he was also playing for the Philippines national team at the time, and pandemic travel restrictions made it hard to go back and forth. So as a result, he and Ignite mutually parted ways.
Right.
After a while, he went over to the NBL, the top-tier basketball league in Australia, where he would spend 2 seasons, and afterwards to the B League in Japan, where he is signed to as of today. More recently, however, Sotto made headlines from all around the world when he played in the NBA Summer League games, where he logged 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 blocks in just 13 minutes of play. Unfortunately, though, he had a minor back injury and had to pull out after just 1 game. But that was all the world needed to see his potential. As of now, Kai and his camp are still plotting his next move, but given the context of everything, an actual NBA appearance looks to be on the horizon for the young basketball phenom. It's important to also note that it's common for centers of his height to not reach their potentials until they grow into their frame, which could be at the age of 22, 23, or even 24. Take Embiid, for example. He didn't play his first NBA game until he was actually 22. Bol didn't really get NBA minutes until he was 23. Porzingis, on the other hand, although he was an all-star at 22, didn't have his first efficient season until he was 25. As of today, Kai just recently turned 21 and has the world ahead of him. Honestly, if he could stay healthy, he's already at a level where an NBA team could sign him, but if he chooses to get a bit stronger, fill out his frame a bit more, and signs with a team where he's the main focus of their offense, build up his experience by playing 30-plus minutes per game, he'll likely be picked up by an NBA team before Dylan Dynasty Brooks tastes the playoffs again. Personally, I see either Miami or Golden State picking up young Sotto in the near future. They both have one of the best developmental programs in the NBA. They're both missing a true 7-footer. And my goodness, guys, can you imagine his development if he got into either of those teams? The NBA is going to have to create a new award coming out soon called the All-Unicorn First Team or something, which will consist of players like Wembanyama, Holmgren, and Sotto.
Thoughts, big dog, thoughts.
I really didn't think. Honestly, I didn't think he should have turned down that D1.
You heard the reason why, bro. He was playing in the Australia League, and it was hard for him to travel back through. Not the D1. He went.
Playing
I'm
in
sorry,
the NBL or something like that.
No, he was playing in Australia, but he wanted to go to the G League straight out of high school. But you personally just feel like he should have went to college.
He should have took his time and went to college.
That would have developed. I feel like that probably would have
developed him in a major way, and he could have got his name up there. He could have been more exposure. You see what I'm saying? What if he went to college for 1, maybe 2 years? His stock would have been high, bro.
Right.
13 minutes, 6 points, 4 boards, and 3 blocks in 13 minutes, bro.
Right.
Come on, man.
So you think?
Imagine what he'll do in 40 minutes. 35, 40 minutes. Come on, bro. Yeah, he should have went to school.
You think he So do you think he gonna make it to the league? You think he should have spent 4 years in school? You say ain't graduated.
I mean, after you go to the NBA, go back to college and get your degree.
Oh, you think he gonna make it to the league though?
Yeah, somebody gonna give him a shot.
I feel like
stand out. You understand what I'm saying? He might
only
stand
21.
out. Yeah, he might stand out, and it might be a good thing. But I mean, I would have took the safer route and went to school.
I feel like if he don't have, and you know, we pray that he don't. It's just a real big tendency in this that big men have injuries, bro.
Yes, they do.
And it wind up messing them up.
Look at AD, bro.
Yo, so we just hope that he able to, like man said, stay healthy.
Right.
I feel like he an amazing player. I love how skillful he is, his
his
jumper,
game
and he
is-
listen, and he want to learn.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, great video.
Yes, sir.
Definitely hope man make it to the NBA. If y'all got any other reactions y'all want us to react to, I'm Nick DUNSON,
And I'm Mookie DUNSON.
and we out, baby. One.